Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ScrapMan, and we are back today in Scrap Mechanic, testing out the explosives some more. And today is going to be focused on bombing, whether that be bombing from a plane or maybe even from a catapult. Basically, the idea of the explosive canisters exploding due to impact, not by shooting them or things like that. And the reason why we're focusing on this is because apparently the test branch has been updated, making the explosive canisters more easily explode instantly when they're being dropped or being triggered by impacts. So to do a quick example of it, we're gonna spawn in this thing, which is what we used to test it the first time, and we didn't go up very high. We only went up like this high. Oh, I didn't mean to drop them, but oh no. Well, that worked great, didn't it? But I don't know if you guys noticed, but the one that actually hit the ground exploded despite being at such a short height. So now I want to test out if it changes the height that you can drop them from when it comes to the normal explosive impact. Because before, I think it was 25 blocks, if I remember correctly. It would steam up and then explode. So I'm wondering, does it explode from 25 blocks now, or does it sizzle up from a shorter distance, or did they get rid of the steaming effect entirely and replace it with just the pure instant explosion? So this is what we're going to be testing out in this episode, and then after we test out to see how it works, then we're going to make some bombing targets and see if we can actually bomb stuff. Okay, so here is 25 block height. So let's see if the same thing happens. Does it sizzle or does it instantaneously explode? Here we go. Okay, all right, so it does the oh, is the blast radius different now too? Because I felt like that should have destroyed this. So it actually seemed to explode quicker than normal. So I'm wondering, will it do that sizzling effect from a shorter distance? So this is 25. So let's go down to 24. This previously didn't do anything. Okay. Oh, there goes the hole. All right. Okay, so it seems like they may have adjusted the overall height of the required distance for impact. Okay, so now let's do a really conservative test here, and let's test 16 blocks high. So that is the 16th block right there. Let's see if this makes it explode. Oh boy, did you see that? Oh, what? The steam was coming out after I deleted it. But it looks like 16 blocks is now high enough. So what's the minimum height? These things are super sensitive now. All right, so here's 10 blocks. Let's see if 10 blocks does it. Oh, wow. Okay, so these things explode. These things are super sensitive now. Here's 8. So it's either 9 or 10. All right, here's 9. So then it must be 10. Yep, so 10 is the new minimum distance. Let's actually just make sure that not just the big one that explodes at 10 and just 10. Let's see if the small one does as well. All right, so here's the small one at 10. Yep, now let's try the small one at 9. Okay, so they're the exact same impact distance. So that means that we should be able to crash into something much easier. So, because before we had to put like a whole line of thrusters on our vehicle to give it enough speed to actually explode on impact. So now let's see if this thing is going to explode on impact. It's probably going to be so much quicker. Oh boy. All right, that's great. I love this now. This update just got so much better. It's going to be so much easier to have multiplayer challenges now that we can have immediate explosive impacts. So now I'm curious, does it explode quicker with a spud gun? It used to be like 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's still about 4 seconds. All right, so now I gotta try the catapult thing again. Let's spawn in our weird catapult. Okay, so now I've also heard that there's a better way to do the catapult method, and that is instead of using the normal, like, pistons or controllers to block it from going up and then releasing the tension, you use cardboard instead, and then just delete the cardboard with a spud gun on a controller or on a button, or you could just shoot it manually if you want to have manual control as well. So let's put the spud gun on the button instead. Actually, we don't need a switch. We just need a button now. All right, so now supposedly when we trigger it, it's a much more secure trigger, and then it allows for a much more quicker release. Let's see how this goes. I'm actually going to attach that to the seat so we can get a bird's eye view of this. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait. I forgot to detach the actual explosive canister now, didn't I? All right, 3, 2, 1, launch. Oh. Yes. Perfect. It explodes instantly. I love it. All right, so now it's time to do the wall test that we had done before, where we built the giant metal wall in front of us, and we are now gonna see if it explodes instantly against the metal wall, because it did not before. All right, is that gonna intercept it? Let's see if it lines up. That looks like it's gonna intercept it. All right, you ready? Catapult test in 3, 2, 1, go! Yes! Yes, multiplayer catapult fort wars are now gonna be so much more effective. All right, I am really looking forward to this. And we actually never did get a chance to try this with the small one because it got all, it exploded us last time. So let's see if the small one is actually gonna work this time. All right, here we go. Small bomb test. Please don't destroy us. In 3, 2, 1, go. It destroyed us again. I don't know why the small bombs don't like being launched, but it didn't do nearly as much damage this time. All right, well, let's go ahead and whoops, I'm stuck. Let's go ahead and get rid of this wall because I just don't want it here anymore. So we're just gonna put a bunch of stuff all over it, and we are going to make it explode. Goodbye, wall. Oh, we're gonna make such a mess on these maps. So another thing I wanted to try out is, how many spud guns does it take to explode a canister? Like, if we shoot multiple ones at the same time, can we get it to instantly explode with spud guns? So let's try 3. And I probably shouldn't have put it on the mechanism that I'm actually using to explode it. All right, triple spud gun test. Here we go. All right, 3 spud guns seems pretty effective. Let's try just 2. All right, double spud gun test. There we go. Okay, 2 spud guns is not enough. So 3 spud guns will instantly explode a barrel. That's good to know as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in one of our old wing mod experiment creations, the plane that we built using the wing mod. So I'm thinking I'm going to attach some bombs to this thing. We have an extra button. And I'm gonna see if I can drop some bombs on some targets using an actual winged plane. The question is, where am I gonna attach the bombs? I guess I could just put them right on the bottom. And I'd love to be able to drop them one by one, but I have all my buttons pretty much full up. So let's look for a place to bomb. Let's try to find a target area. Ooh, that looks good. Look at this, like there's like a nice plateau over here. Let's try to land at it, and then we'll make ourselves a nice target. All right, and there we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna build it out of metal because I kind of want it to, I kind of want to get a more accurate representation of where the bomb is actually hitting. And metal will absorb most of the impact, and it'll have like smaller holes, so it'll be easy. Whoa, that's not metal. It'll be easier to see exactly where you've hit versus like if you made out of wood, there'd be a huge hole, so it'd be a much bigger area. You know, I really should have built this thing off the ground. That way, when I paint it, I could just respawn it in and weld it. But I built it right onto the ground, so I'm gonna have to build this again if I do too much damage to it. So I decided instead of wasting all my time painting this, I'm just gonna build another one that is I'm gonna be able to save on a lift. So while I'm doing this, I want you guys to go to the comments down below and give me some more feedback on what you're looking forward to most. Now that we know that we can drop bombs, we can catapult bombs. What would you like to see me do with these new abilities? What do you want to see on the channel when it comes to using explosive canisters in scrap mechanic? Because maybe I should do an explosives themed speed build. Explosives themed speed build. That's actually a little bit hard to say. Let me know what you think about that too. So looking forward to reading those comments. Make sure that you check out the other comments too and like the ones that you think would be a good idea as well. That way they'll move on up and they'll be a little bit more visible to me. Because I try to read as many comments as I can, but I get a lot of comments every day, and if I tried to read every single comment every single day, I wouldn't have any time to make videos. So you'd just be doing me a favor by liking your favorite comments. And here's the target in all of its glory. So I think it's gonna be big enough. I guess it depends on how high we actually go for it. But I think it's time to actually see what we're going to do with attaching bombs to this thing. And we got to trigger them as well. That's going to be the interesting part. But this just reminded me, as a quick test, some of you in the comments, a lot of you were asking, does the flame from a thruster do anything to trigger an explosive canister. So let's go ahead and test this out right now. All right, I think the answer is a resounding no. So we don't have to worry about that on our flying vehicles. We don't have to worry about placing bombs within like the blast radiuses of our thrusters. I think that's good. I guess it might be kind of interesting to be able to trigger bombs with flames from the thrusters. You could add some interesting mechanics with that, but I think it's also good that you don't have to worry about that when you're building flying vehicles. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you prefer that they explode the canisters, or do you like that you don't have to worry about it? All right, so I'm going to use small canisters for our bombs because I think they're going to be much easier. We can place more of them on our vehicle, and I think it's just going to be much easier overall. Okay, so in preparation for this, I use what little logic ability I really have to create something that will allow me to drop 5 bombs consecutively when I want to drop each individual one. Not all at the same time, but one at a time, using only one button. So this will hopefully, I press the button once, and then this will trigger the bomb drop. I press the button again. This will trigger the bomb drop, and again. Uh-oh, I held it down for too long. And again, and so on. So this will also limit how quickly I can drop the bombs depending on what these timers are at. So right now, if I just keep clicking it, you can see that's the fastest it'll go through it all. I'm gonna have to put this in here somewhere. I could probably get rid of some of these seats. All right, so I got rid of the engine that was in here as well. So now we're gonna see if we can weld this thing in here. It might have just been the engine that was the issue. Oh, we need to open up our hole here. There we go. Perfect, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Does that go right up to the seat too? Here, let's get up on top and see. Oh wow, that's perfect. It goes right up to the seat. Now we have to be able to hook it all up. Okay, so now for the bombs. The problem with the bombs is we're gonna have to have an individual spud. Actually, we might not have to have an individual spud. We could have one spud per canister if it shoots through them in a line. All right, so I gotta admit, this was not easy trying to figure out where I can put bombs that aren't gonna look at that. Oh, we're gonna have trouble taking off. If that bomb explodes when we take off, this is gonna be bad. But, so I've got 3 bombs down here, each with their own gun to trigger them, and I've got 2 bombs on the tail, each with their own gun to trigger them. Using one gun to trigger each bomb didn't seem like it was going to work out well enough. So now we have to just hook everything up, and hopefully it works. I don't know what to expect, but we got our giant target over there just waiting to be tested. Here we go. So we should drop them one at a time from front to back, and we got 1. Oh, no. Oh, no, I forgot. Wait, why isn't it even dropping? Wait, why didn't the bomb drop? Oh, no, it's attached to the cannons. This is terrible. We've not thought this through enough. I forgot that because it's going to stay active, the trigger, then that means that the gun is just going to keep shooting, which is really not good for us. So we're going to have to troubleshoot this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after taking way too much time on trying to figure this out, I have figured it out. And now when I press the button, each bomb will drop consecutively and the spud guns will not continuously fire. So let's just do one final test here just to confirm that it works. I'm gonna press the button once. The first bomb drops. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. All right, it works, finally. So each gun had to have its own set of logic, which essentially makes it so that it's like a button pressed it rather than a switch turning on, which would keep the gun firing if that were the case. So now it's just like a button just presses once and fires the gun, and then it turns off. Now we're just gonna respawn this thing back in. I did save it, luckily. We'll just, oh boy. That's fun. We're just making a mess. We like to make messes on this channel. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much of it just got destroyed. Okay, so let's hope that doesn't happen to us in the air, or hope it does. I don't know, but we're gonna have to try to fly now and then see if we can drop any of these bombs on this giant target and finally accomplish what we have originally set out to do, which is to create a bomber plane. All right, here we go. We're not gonna be able to, we're not taking, oh, wait, hold on. No, yeah, we're not. We can't do it. We're not taking off. All right, here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, we're up in the air. Okay, so now we got to get our bearings, get our directions going. Let's put follow cam on. I'm actually going to put strict follow cam on so that we can, actually, you know what? No, not strict follow cam, regular follow cam. That way we can like put our camera down and we're going to do a couple of passes. At first, I'm just going to do one at a time. Just one at a time, and then we can try like a whole barrage. But let's just try to drop one bomb at a time on the target here. Whoops, those are my actual guns. All right, and here we go, lining up. Not really, sort of trying though, and drop one. Oh, we way overshot it. Oh, we overshot the, wait, what? It didn't explode. Is anyone else confused? I'm just a little bit confused. The bomb didn't explode when it hit the ground. Why didn't the bomb explode? Uh-oh. Oh, we're having trouble taking off again. There we go. The bomb didn't explode when it hit the ground, and I don't know why. All right, well, let's try this again and hope we have better luck this time. We're coming into the target and dropping the bomb. What's gonna happen? All right, that time it exploded. Okay, our game isn't glitched out. I was worried our game glitched out for a second there. I don't know why that first, I can still see it down there by the trees. That first bomb didn't explode, but we missed the target once again. So we're gonna have to go back around. This feels good. This feels really good. All right, here we go. Just make sure I press the right button and drop. Did I press the wrong button? I don't know what's going. Uh-oh, we glitched it out. We glitched it out. The gun's going continuously. We're shooting ourselves. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. This bombing isn't as easy as I expected it to be. All right, I have to hit the target though. We have to at least hit the target once. This is like the Trailmakers episode where we were trying bombs to hit the target. It took so long for me to hit that target. Let's try this again though. Whoa, that's not helping. That is not helping at all. We're coming in. We're coming in. And, oh, we're not really lined up, but I dropped it. Where is it going? Oh, wait, what? That one didn't explode either. How did that one not explode? Are we like just gently, are we really lobbing them that gently? You know, we're gonna have to go the dive bomb method, I think. All right, I think we have to come in at a high velocity. The problem is trying to see if we've actually hit it. All right, and go. Oh no, I don't know what they're doing. I don't think we hit it. I can't turn my camera around and then still control my plane because I need my hands to control my pitch and stuff. All right, we're coming in and I'm dropping the I really don't know why I expected this to go any smoother than it's going, to be honest. Like, it just, I felt like I had everything under control and I knew what I was doing and the target was big enough, but of course, it's just gonna take a million tries. It's gonna turn into a 2-hour-long recording. All right, but we will get this. I will not stop recording until we get a hit on this target. So rest assured, this bombing target will be bombed. We're gonna get a successful bombing here. And go, I'm dropping everything. I'm dropping it all. One of them exploded. Okay, we just missed terribly. What? Those bombs didn't even explode when they hit the ground. What's going on here? That was working easy earlier, 12 blocks. We just needed to drop it. Wasn't it 12 blocks? No, 10 blocks. Here's one of the bombs right here. It rolled all the way over here and somehow didn't explode. So something's going on here. I feel like I need to do a quick test here. Let's just, like, we are definitely higher than this right here. Like, even that makes it, explode after some time, at least. All right, well, nothing left to do but keep trying. All right, this is looking good. All right, here we go. Drop them all. Oh, that's weird. It would probably help if the... Oh, did we hit it? I saw an explosion over there. I have to go find out. But it doesn't help that when we hit them off, they don't actually fall off straight down consistently. Like, one of them shot off to the side, and I don't know what happened to some of the other ones. Some of them I didn't even see. But I noticed that if I hold down the button, then it just releases them as quick as they can. And it looks like we have done 0 damage. All right, well, time to try again. All right, we're coming in. I'm dropping them. I'm dropping them. Oh, my tail's gone. What happened? My entire tail blew off. That was amazing. Oh, I liked that a lot, actually. That was really cool. All right, but it wasn't what we were trying to do, but I'm glad that it happened. All right, we're going for super high this time. Super high and kind of slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's why they were hitting my tail. Is any of them gonna get, are any of them gonna get it? Oh, nope. Look, some of them didn't explode. Only one of them exploded. Look at that. Look at this thing right here. Whoa, what? What just happened over there? Okay. But this thing just fell from way up there, hundreds of blocks, and it didn't even, like, steam up and explode, let alone instantly explode. So, we're dealing with some inconsistencies here. Definitely some serious inconsistencies. So, you know, I think I know how to do this. I think I know how to put a dent into this target. I've thought of a master plan. A master method can be almost fail-proof. As long as my accuracy is on, then we shouldn't have any... Oh, no. Oh, okay, we're good. We shouldn't have any problems with this next method. You guys are gonna like it. All right, here it goes. Here's the method. Here's the method. Drop the bombs. Drop the... What have we done? We're like an arrow, like a dart that just penetrated into the target. And it failed completely. Not a single bomb hit it. I figured I would just crash into it with all my bombs and drop them so they would hit into the thing, but none of them actually... Oh, that kind of was better than I even was hoping for. Look at that. Our tail's gone too, so there's that. Oh, why is this so hard? I'm just bad at this. That's probably the answer. It's just I'm just bad at this. Or this plane is just bad too. Like, it could be that the plane is just bad. If I can't get this to work, my fallback plan is I'm gonna do it VTOL style. We're gonna have a hover VTOL bomber that's just gonna hover over it, and it's just gonna drop the bomb straight down on it, and that's gonna be the easiest way to do it. Because flying over it is super hard for me to estimate. And also, the bombs aren't even exploding consistently. So I'm worried that I'm going to hit it directly, and then the bomb's just not going to explode, and that's going to be super disappointing. Not to mention that our plane hardly even, like, flies. All right, we're coming in. We're coming in. We're looking good. Dropping a bunch, and my tail's gone. Oh, I hit it! I actually hit the target. Yes! I didn't expect it to ever work. I thought I was going to be here forever. Just explosion after explosion, not doing it. All right, so I'm actually gonna fly my bomber VTOL over there, so that way when we can check out the damage, and then we can drop some more bombs using this one to actually, like, really damage the target. Let's go check out what the damage is that we've done so far. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, so this is where I actually hit it right here. So pretty far off from the center, and I just crashed my flyer into that area there. You can see it's not doing too well. Here, let's go shoot that just for fun. All right, let's spawn another one in, and let's drop some bombs in a more accurate and easy to manage manner and finish off this target the way it's supposed to be finished off. All right, let's see if this works any better. Here we go. And dropping. Yeah, it didn't work any better. Time to do it the easy way. All right, if this doesn't work, I don't think anything's gonna work. We're just gonna go straight up. There we go. Gonna slow down, and now we're gonna drop the bombs. Please, please hit the target. Please. What? Did you see that? I was like dead center, and the first explosion actually knocked off the second bomb from dead center into the area that we already hit, doing no extra damage. Like, what was that all about? Oh man, it's like these bombs are just working against me here. All right, I'm gonna hit the center of this target. I just want to see this bullseye get exploded. All right, so we're gonna have the right bomb be kind of over the bullseye. All right, and drop. There we go. There we go. Finally, yes. And we've done some damage. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh boy. There it goes. There goes the flyer. You think it's gonna explode? Nope. Oh, there it is. Well, so there was the bomber experiment. So obviously, we noticed that the containers, even though they're falling from massive heights, they don't always reliably explode. We can see we have a bunch of them that we've dropped all over the place here that just are unexploded. So hopefully that gets fixed as the testing continues. That's why we're testing in the first place. And don't forget to leave those comments down below on if you'd like to see any, here's all my logic experiments. If you'd like to see any more bombing experiments or just bombing creations that you want to see me try to make, some like catapult stuff might be fun to do, player launcher type things. Yeah, so let me know about that stuff down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the future stuff either. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.